Hello and welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Peace be to you, my friends. We are bliss. We are bliss. Our true self is so blissful, at ease, and even ecstatic, filled with life and vibrancy. So don't settle for anything less than who you really are. See, when you understand that you are bliss because you have experienced it yourself, and I'm going to tell you how to experience it in a bit, but when you experience it yourself and you suddenly know that you are that bliss, it's hard to explain. You have to experience it to know what I mean. And then all of a sudden you want to stay in that bliss. You don't want it to go away. At first you fall away from it. You go into the habit of stress, of worry, of anxiety, of depression, of whatever, any form of negativity. But then you get tired of falling out of it, and then you say, I don't want anything to rob me of my peace. I don't want anything to rob me of my joy. Doesn't mean I don't want things to happen. It means I'm not gonna let whatever happens affect me internally. I'm gonna stay in peace. I'm gonna stay blissful no matter what. I'm not gonna let anything or anybody rob me of my bliss, my peace. Why? Because I have the power to stay in it. That will be your attitude. Once you experience and know the bliss that you are. So how do you experience bliss? You may say, Faisal, you say that we are bliss, but my experience is nothing like bliss. I experience this, that, depression, anxiety, stress, worry, sadness, grief, whatever. So how can you say that we are bliss when I never experienced bliss? Well, in order for you to experience bliss, you need to have a still and quiet mind, a meditative mind. The only way you can experience bliss is through stillness and silence. By silence, I don't just mean not speaking. I mean the quietness of your mind. That's the only way you can experience bliss. So always remember, if you are not in bliss, first of all, you have to have the desire, I want to be in bliss. And how do I do that? It's not by achieving this or acquiring that or getting this or that from the world. The world won't provide it for me. It is within me. I have to cultivate a mind state to experience who I really am, the bliss that I am, the bliss of God, the bliss of life. And you do that by being still and quiet. How do you be still and quiet? Well, let me ask you, can you just ask yourself, can I just sit back and relax and be completely blissed out and happy? If you can't do that, then aim to do that. Aim to get there. To just be able to sit and close your eyes maybe, and just feel absolutely blissed out, completely at peace. I want you to know that that's completely possible. And it is also possible that you stay in that peace, that bliss, where nothing or nobody can take that away from you. So make that your goal. Ask yourself, how happy can I really be in each and every moment? How happy can I really be? And imagine if nothing or nobody can take my peace away. But if you're not peaceful, then you wouldn't have peace to be taken away from you in the first place. You have to be peaceful in order for things to take away your peace. But once you're peaceful, you realize that I don't need to give up this peace for anything or anyone. I can stay in it. It is within my power. It is within my control to stay in it. Regardless of what is happening in my life and in the world, I can stay in this peace. because it is who I am. It is how I'm meant to be living. I'm not meant to be living stressed out and worried. So like I said, if you want to experience bliss, peace, all you need is a quiet mind. Still your mind. Be quiet, be silent. Cultivate a meditative mind. That is the way to bliss. If you don't know how to still and quiet your mind, you can try my guided meditations that I have on my channel. But simply just close your eyes. I would advise this. Close your eyes and relax. And do your best not to think. Follow your breath. Listen to the sounds that are around you. And just be present. Learn how it feels like to be completely present without stimulation or distractions of any kind. To just be completely present in your body. How does being in your body feel like? How does being a part of life feel like? Just be present. And if you practice that, sooner or later, you get to a place where you can just close your eyes and be blissed out, completely at peace, regardless of what is happening. And obviously this takes practice, because it is a habit to worry. Worrying is a habit. Depression is also a habit. It becomes a habit, I should say. It becomes a habit. First it starts by, do we just go there? Maybe something happens in the world, we let it affect us deeply, and then we go there, and then we end up going there often. And then it becomes a habit to go into that dark place, that negativity of any kind. So just like any habit, it can be broken, but it needs to be replaced with a better habit. That is my message for you today. Thank you for listening. Peace.